Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Donnie, and today we are going to be opening a sneak peek of this very yellow SpongeBob diamond painting that will be released Wednesday, which is June 1st. So if you want to see this unboxing, stick around and I'll be right back. All right, so this is a midweek release, so it's going to be on Wednesday that this comes out. And this diamond painting, it's in a different box because it seems to be the ones that are by these big companies seem to have specialty boxes, and they do tend to run a little bit more expensive because of the licensing. It just all depends on which one it is. But this is one of the Nickelodeon diamond paintings, which the JoJo Siwa that I unboxed, it was a completely pink box. That one was also by Nickelodeon. I don't know who the artist is, who actually, it's an image from, the cartoon, obviously. So I think it's just an all-around license from Nickelodeon. But this is what the box looks like. It's super cute. Normally I don't go into detail about the box, but these are pretty unique because you don't see this on all the diamond paintings. It gives you all the same information that's in all the other kits. It shows you the full diamond coverage area, but it does give you a little bit more information on the side here. It tells you that it has 58 colors total. And 4 of those are going to be AB, Aurora Borealis, and it's got the total diamond count of 60,500 drills. Now, it is square, as you can see by the square on the box here. And let's see, it's a 51 by 76, as it says right here at the bottom. So these boxes here actually give you all the information. Sometimes I've got to actually get into it to find out some of the stuff, or you have to go to the website to find out how many, the total diamond count, or like right here where it says how many colors there are and how many of them are AB. If you don't already know that information, to find that out, you have to look at the inventory sheet on the inside. So let's go ahead and get this open now that I've spent a whole minute and a half on the box. But I went ahead and said that I would do a sneak peek for this because my daughter, I have a 9-year-old, is, she loves this kind of thing. I don't really like her watching SpongeBob too much, just because there is, some parents do and some parents don't. I did for a while, but then when she started understanding things more about what they were saying, I was like, okay, we need to stop, because there was a lot of violence in this sometimes too. But that's just me. I didn't let my older kids watch it either when they were young, so but they still grew up loving SpongeBob, even if they didn't get to watch the cartoons all the time. But Tesslynn loves it. She actually wants to do this one, but it is square, and she still hasn't finished the tiny round kit. She's doing Oreo, which is a cat, a multicolored cat, and it's like this big. Oh, there you go. It's like that big. It's a really small one, and she hasn't finished it just because she loses interest really fast. Okay, this one, there's our toolkit. It's got the new toolkit. Got a lot of dust on this. All right, here is our journal sticker. And here's our canvas with the drills. With the drills. I'm going to set this aside. Get that out of the way. All right, I like to start with the toolkit, but this journal sticker is so convenient. Okay, so it does have the artist. It says Steven Hillenberg on the sticker. It tells you actually who the artist is, so I will make note of that. But so I guess he's the creator of SpongeBob. Don't quote me on that, but that would make sense that he is the artist that does, or the cartoonist that does SpongeBob. So I put these in my journal here, and that way it's really easy for me to flip through my journals to find the diamond painting I'm looking for. All right, not sure what the price will be, but if you've never ordered from Diamond Art Club before, you can use my coupon down below. I do believe it's for 20% off your first order. And then if you've already ordered from them, you can find coupons or discount codes or specials that are happening. But if you are a first-time purchaser and you use my code, it does help me in the channel, because I do get a little bit. Sometimes I think what the code I have down below might be the one where I just get points. So it will give me 1,000 points if you use my code, and that goes towards me purchasing more Diamond Art Club kits, because you get 10% back every time you purchase. Every time you buy, you get points. Every time you refer someone, you get points. Every time you leave a review, you get points. So yeah, those points help me to buy more diamond paintings. All right, so in the square kits, you will get a pair of, okay, my camera is wobbling a lot, so let me fix this. There we go. All right, you will get a pair of these sharp tweezers, and those are good for squares. Now, I have been using my Diamond Art Club tweezers that I got, one of the very first ones that I got, and the first ones, when they first started these kits, the square ones, they were including this pair of tweezers. It's a really cute pink and white pair. I don't know if it was a limited edition or just the very first kits were getting these, but you get these now. They do say Diamond Art Club on them, but I love using these because the gap is very small. And that makes it to where I don't have to squeeze very hard at all to use the tweezers, and I'm able to use them for a lot longer time. And when you're doing squares, this I find is the best way to place your squares evenly and accurately to where they're not crooked. And I'm really particular about how straight my drills are. So this pair right here seems to be the same, a good width between it, just like this pair. Some of them I found are a little more spread apart. I can't use those, or I use one of the squishies to force it shut by, I put the squishy on, and I'll show you a pair that I have already done like that. Here is, these are ones I have in my shop where I have the curved ones. I love using the curved ones, but I have those linked below if you want to get curved ones or scoop ones. But I put the squishy on here to keep it closed more so that the gap isn't very big. So that's about the same. I could probably even make it smaller, but you can't go too small or else the drills won't fit. So yeah, that's what I like to do. I like it where it's a really close gap between the 2 points. Anyway, enough time spent on tweezers. But yeah, all the square kits will come with a pair of tweezers, and they try to color coordinate the kits. So this is a purple. I got a purple pen with a purple grip, and you get your little case, your little square container. And let's see, the lid is in here somewhere, I'm sure. Yep, there it is. And it's got a little lid to it, and you get 2 wax pads, heart-shaped, that go in there. And if you want to refill those, I do carry more in my shop down below. I carry this color, and then I have blue and purple. It's a light purplish heart. So, all right, purple, 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 and then I like to keep these on there because those are very dangerous. You get a bag full of baggies. You get a roll of washi tape. And this one is more of a blue color, but oh my gosh, that is so pretty. It looks very elegant. Yeah, I like that design. Look at that. All right, and then you get a cover minder, and it is random what you get. So here I got a yellow rose, and they come with 2 of these. If you don't know what a cover minder is, I will link down below my video where I first came up with the cover minder, and it'll tell you how to use it. It tells you what to do with it. It's very simple. It's to hold back the plastic covering on your diamond painting. And so you put this on top of the plastic and you put this underneath your canvas, and voila, it holds them still. I mean, it's the same concept as a needle minder, but it holds back your cover. So I started calling them cover minders, and guess what? It blew up. Even China's calling them cover minders. I have no words. So you also get 2 multi-placers. These are the thin plastic multi-placers. One's a 4-placer and one's a 7-placer. And it's always good to have extras if you are doing a lot of multi-placing, because these do wear down. And you always want to have extras for when they do. And if you're a hard presser or tend to be really rough sometimes, mine snap at times, so it's really good to have extras. So I'm glad that they send these in all kits, because you can always use more, in my opinion. They don't take up that much room to hold on to. Then you get a tray. This is a newer tray. This is actually version 1 of their newer tray. I've actually opened a few kits where this tray is no longer this hard plasticky material. It's more of the soft plasticky material like this. It's made material like this. I don't know the difference. I need to research that. This is more like what a resin tray would look like or feel like, and this feels more plasticky, where it's gonna last a long time. These could possibly break if you drop them on a hard surface, or crack. I've had them crack, but they have started doing the newer 2.0 trays are made out of this material here. These were the very first ones that they had put in these new kits, and they have higher edges, and they are a little bit larger than the original kits. They also include a stopper, which you place inside here. And this little thing right here is not only to help you get it out, but you can also, if you keep a lot of trays out at one time, you can use this to put what symbol or code it is for your canvas that you're working on, so you can keep a bunch of trays out and work that way, so you know what's in each tray. And I did see a little tip somebody showed in one of the groups, where if you're worried about losing this, you don't ever have to pull it out. You can actually just flip it up like that when you go to empty your tray. And it's got a little bit of a an exit point there. You might pull it up a little bit, but you don't have to actually set it down and move it. You could keep it with it, and then when you're done putting your drills back in their container, just flip it back down. And so that's the toolkit. I'm actually going to put in the description this time timestamps, so that, you know, if you want to skip past the ramblings that I do during a certain section that maybe you don't really want to see the toolkit, you can just bypass it by clicking on the section that you want to see. Maybe you just want to see where the ABs go, or you just want to see the drills. So that'll help people who don't want to hear me going on and on and on about something I think is cool that you may not. All right, so there is the toolkit. Let's move on to the canvas, and I will see if I can find where all of the AB drills go. Which this one has 4 different AB drills, 4 colors, 4 AB colors. So this will be, it should be pretty simple, because I can already tell this one has a lot of color blocking. And just if you're wondering, this has a very soft canvas. It's made out of a material called tarpaulin, which they use that material, and it is their canvases are patented. And the reason they make it out of this is so that your canvas will be self-flattening and the color will retain for a lifetime, which is super important on canvases because they don't, no drill fits that I have ever had on a diamond painting. Not all of the drills will fit perfectly so that it covers the canvas completely. And there's always going to be some kind of gaps between them. And that just because drills sometimes have an inconsistency on sizes, or it's just the way it is. But also rounds, they don't fit flush up against each other. So of course you're going to have that gap in between, you know, that like star shape. So in between the 4 drills, so you're going to see some color through it. So that it's super important, especially on round drills, to have a canvas where the color is going to retain for a lifetime. All right, so here is Mr. SpongeBob. Your canvases will have detailed information about the canvas down here at the bottom. Look right here. You have the coverage area. You have all the information. Wow, look at this one. The copyright on this is really big. Okay, so it's all of this information. Viacom International Incorporated, all rights reserved, Nickelodeon, SpongeBob SquarePants, and all related titles, logos, and characters are trademarks of Viacom International Incorporated, created by Steven Hillenberg / Diamond Art Club. So that's who the license is to. And I have been super conscious about licensing and diamond paintings that are not licensed. I've been contacted by many companies to promote their products, and I have been very diligent to make sure that they are licensed images before showing them to you. That's why, if you're wondering why I've only been showing mostly Diamond Art Club diamond paintings. I have other companies that are licensed that I will show, but my selection isn't as big as before. So, you've also got your, oh gosh, your social, I never can remember that, social media information down here. Plus there is a discount code for your next purchase. It's a 10% off. So, if you have any of their canvases, you will have that. If you've never ordered, like I said, you can use my code down below. And then down here you have, it talks about the lifetime warranty and free missing diamonds protection. And it has their email, and it says it's got a lifetime warranty. So that's super important to remember. If you resell your diamond painting ever, that person will not get the lifetime warranty. It's only for the original purchaser. All right, so just a little side note there. Your canvas does come with a key on the bottom right-hand corner, and this is a lot of colors, 58, but I have a feeling a lot of these colors are only going to be in a few spots. Like, oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to tell until we actually get into it which colors have just a few drills to them, but it looks like things like this color here, the cheeks and the mouth, that I think that's about the only place those are going to be. But you do have the key here, and then you will have it again up here on the top left. Sorry, I have to turn it because this is it's a tall canvas. It's not as wide, but it is tall. All right, and here are the drills. Lots of beautiful yellow. I'm not a yellow fan, but it's really beautiful to see a pastel yellow like this in bags. I don't know, it's just me. I love that kind of stuff. But here are all the drills completely, but we will look at those here in a minute. You'll get a pamphlet that gives you some great tips and tricks, instructions on how to diamond paint, and some a discount code, I do believe. And there's some QR codes on the back. So if you've never seen this or used it, it's worth a look. And then you have your inventory sheet, which is also a sticker page. These are very handy because all of these stickers on here are individually cut so that you can just pop them off and put them on your containers. Let's see if you can get it in the camera here. Yeah, you can see right there. And yeah, that way it's really easy to kit up. You know, compared to the way you have to do with some companies, how we had to do way back when is take a copy of the key off the diamond painting and then cut them out, use your Xyron sticker maker, whatever, and then make them, which, you know, I loved doing, but I love this even more where the stickers are already there. It gives you a spot to put your start and end date, and it gives you the image of the diamond painting and the information with the name of it and everything. So these are worth keeping. This whole thing is a sticker. And with Diamond Art Club, the way you know which drills are going to be AB is you will look at the number, the color code here. And you look at see how the first one is 124, 125, 135, 136, and then there's a 155. Well, the first four are going to be our ABs because they're below number 150. So always check that when you are first looking over your color kit. You'll know that those are ABs by their color code. So it's important to me to keep this number on all my drills. The others these go by DMC number. All these other numbers. And then these are your symbols that you'll find on the canvas. All right, so it looks, I'm going to compare here because it does vary because of the printer, because the printing machine that prints this is a different printer that prints this. So the colors are slightly off. We're going to compare these first four. And you can see this, they're a little different, but number one is going to be a pinkish color, it looks like. Number two, see here it looks blue. Here it looks almost white. So I'm guessing it's going to be a blue. We'll find out when we look at the drills. Number three is a green. Here it looks more a yellowish green, but this looks more of a greenish yellow. And then four looks like it's a purple, maybe a dark blue. So there's the difference there. And then the rest of the colors, you also might, you know, just make sure you look at the drills because that's the color you're going to want to go by is what color the actual drills are as to what it's going to be. You can't exactly go for an exact color match from this or this. This is just to give you a general idea so you can make sure you're using the right color when you go to place it. So if you go to place a yellow drill and you are pulling a pink, you know you've got the wrong one. So that's how it's really hard when they're really close together. But here, let's move along. All right, but there's that. You can just tell how much I love that sticker page. Okay, so this is very long. Let's start at the bottom. We're looking for numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are the AB. And number 3, which is the greenish yellow color. I do see a lot of it starting right here in the arm. You can see there's 3s going up the arm. There's 2s in the background. This background, you've got 2s going around here. There's quite a bit of it, actually. Quite a lot of it in the background and just this little chunk. I don't see any more over here. And is there any other numbers? 1, 2, 3, or 4 along the edge here? I don't see it, at least as far as I can see. Oh, there's some 4s up here. There's a little bit of the blue color right in there. So there's a little bit ABs there. Let's move across because it's going to be easier to go across and up. There's more of the 3 right in here at the bottom of his sponge face. There's more here. There's a lot. The 3s are everywhere around his teeth in the sponge holes. And here it seems like where the holes of a sponge would be. Those all seem to have 3s, the AB color. There's more along the edge up here. And I'm kind of going up. Let me make sure there's no more down here at the bottom before moving up. The tie doesn't have any AB colors, but over here on the left side, we have more of the 3 up his arm in the middle there. And just making sure I don't have any glare. I've got a lot of natural light coming in today. That helps a lot with the glare. All right, so I don't see any more in this background, which is odd, but they don't have any of the light blue color over here like they do on the right side background. And in the white of his clothing, I don't see any ABs there. But okay, we'll go up a little bit. And I can see some of the 2s are going to be here in the middle of this circle. So we do have some of that blue, light blue color. Or it might be gray. I don't know. We'll find out. But I think it might be blue. But there's a bunch right there. And that's as far as I can see. I can't see at the very top right now. But let's look here in the middle, guys. We've got a lot of the green, the 3s here around in his nose here. Not the cheeks, but like I said, all the sponge holes, the sponge hole areas. So like here and this big section there, and you've got the outline of the hole down here. The outer portion of it will be green right here. The AB here, all here below his mouth. I guess I did miss that part when I was showing it. And let's see. Let's look at the eyes. Is there anything in the eyes? I don't think so. They're pretty basic. Multi-placing base colors for the eyes. Just white, and then we've got light blue and black and maybe another color in there. Not maybe, but there is another color, but there's no ABs. And we see more of the 3 right here. And the number 4 so far I haven't seen a lot, but I know there's going to be more. You get more of the 3 right here in this sponge hole. I feel really weird saying a sponge hole, but what else? What are they called? Craters. There you go. Another one, and there's more 3s in that crater. Right there. And now we are getting more into the... We're done with SpongeBob himself. But now we've got the background and the logo. So right in here in this bubble, these are bubbles here, there's 1s, which look to be like purplish. Might be pink, might be purple, but in this bubble right in here, you've got a bunch of 1s. And then there's another bubble here with 1s. And I'm just going to go over the bubbles real quick. This bubble up here has 1s. And this bubble here has a few. And so right in there. You've got more 1s in the background going through here. And then number 2, we have... Number 2 is that light blue color that was in the background a little bit down at the bottom. We have more of it. I saw it. I know I did. Oh, we have it in these bubbles. The bubbles that are over here on this side. On this corner up here, you've got some 2s in the middle. And around the edges, a little bit on that bubble too. But that's only places I can see the 2s. There might be a single somewhere that snuck past my eyes. But as far as I can see, that's it. I mean, the background is color blocking, but it's not just one single color. There's a lot of mixture of colors that you're going to change into around the whole thing. The biggest part where you're going to have color blocking is, you know, his body. And the words here have some good color blocking going on. But as you can see, there's they've got multiple colors. They're not just one color. So the outline's going to be one color, and then the inside's going to be that yellow, like his face. But the number 3, which was, what color was number 3? Oh, that was the green. We don't have any more of that up here at the top. But we had plenty of it down at the bottom. And number 4 is the dark blue that you're going to see all around the words SquarePants. So there's quite a bit of blue, and it's mostly here. Mostly in this outside coating. So there's going to be a lot. This is going to be pretty sparkly with the ABs that are included in this diamond painting. So, I mean, I could say that this is a mix of color blocking and confetti. I mean, it's mostly color blocking, but the confetti you're going to find where the bubbles are and the background, because there's quite a few color changes in this bubbles especially. There's a lot of different colors to do. Same with all the bubbles. They have multiple colors in them. And the background even, you know, you're going to have color blocking. You can use a 3 or 4 placer, I'm sure, throughout the whole thing, everywhere where there's color blocking. But if you're looking at placing 10 to 15 at a time, that's only going to be like this main section. And, you know, maybe you can get some in the words and some places in the background, but it's not going to be consistent. So because there's a lot of, like I said, merging colors, gradient, because it moves into other colors. There's a big section here that has, you could probably use a 10 to 15 placer, but yeah, there's good places for the big multi-placers, and then there's good places. I mean, you could use the 3, 4 placer, maybe even a 5 placer for the whole diamond painting, and just place, you know, pick up 3 or 4 if that's what, because that's what I'll do. Sometimes I'll use a 6 placer or a 5 placer, and I will do my whole diamond painting with that. And when it comes to having just 4, 3, or 2, I will just pick that many up and still use the 5 or 6 placer for that. So here is SpongeBob SquarePants. It is a square, so it's one that will take me a little bit of time to get to. I'm still working on a square that I started in October, but Tesslynn really wants this one, and I promised her I'd do the JoJo Siwa. I'm going to do that one next because I think it's round. It might be square, I don't remember, but if it's round, I'll be super excited. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, I will get to this one for Tesslynn before she grows too old to not like SpongeBob anymore. So yeah, these kind of things are important to get done right away for me anyway, so that she doesn't outgrow it. And then what's the point in doing it then, right? All right, so let's look at the drills, which, like I said, there's a lot. All right, here is our bunch. Looks like we have a few strips here. There are 3 strips, and then looks like this might be a strip, an extra one in there. All right, so all right, I'm going to turn my little light on here. And we're going to get up a little closer so you can see the drills. Okay, our first strip. Here's the colors in this one. So that's one thing, though, about this is there is a lot of really bright, vibrant colors. And I need some bright vibrancy. right now for diamond painting. I'm looking for something that has a lot of very bold colors, just because it's getting to that time of the year where I just need color. And here is our first AB drill. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. It's they named it that because it reminds us of the northern lights. This coating that is put on the drills, when you look at it at different angles, the color kind of shifts. So that's where we get that. And it just gives your diamond painting a zap of sparkle, which is absolutely stunning when you get it on the diamond painting and you see it. I don't know how well you can see the coating, but there you go. And some of the other ones you can see a little better than, like that pale pink color. That was number 1, I do believe. No, was it 1? Yeah, pink was number 1. And we haven't gotten to the second one yet, so it'll be in the next one. The way Diamond Art Club, when they are bagging up their drills, they bag them in order of what the least amount all the way up to the amount, the colors that have the most in them. So that was the least amount, and this is the mid size. And here we have some blues, purples. And here is our pale blue, 125. This is number 2. If I remember correctly. And you can see the coating on that a little better than the pink on the pink. It's kind of blurry, so there's that. And we'll get to the other two eventually. You see all these colors. And then this this one is like a bag of, this was like the biggest bags. They stuck this in between the other ones, but you're going to have a lot of white. Well, his eyes, these are basically for his eyes, because that's where all the white is going to be. And then we got bigger bags, these bigger bags of these colors. So this is probably part of the SquarePants name. I'm not sure where else there was blue. But here is the background color, number 726. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of that. And then here is our last strip, has the larger amounts of stuff in them. And I love that peach color, apricot. This is more of a peach, apricot, skin tone colors, but he doesn't have skin, so I don't know where that's going. And here's a beautiful 820, which I'm guessing that's part of SquarePants. And here is that number 4. Yeah, number 4, the blue, that's going to go in that word SquarePants, and a tiny bit at the bottom. And you can see the AB coating on those. And then here is number 3, which goes all around the sponge craters. Not sponge holes, but sponge craters. There's the greenish yellow color. Quite a bit of them there. And then we have a couple bags of this 3766. We have 2 bags of 166. And then 727. More yellows, 2 bags of 3078, and then here's 310. We got 2 bags of that, and then here's 2 more bags of 5200, because we did see one in the first strip, the last strip we looked at. So there's 2 more bags right there, and that concludes SpongeBob SquarePants. So if you're into this kind of diamond painting, now you know where the ABs are going to go. You know where what it's going to look like, and you can determine if you want to buy it when it releases on Wednesday, June 1st. So can you believe it's June already? This year's gone by so fast. Where's it gone? I completely even zoomed right past my 4th anniversary for my channel. I've had my channel for 4 years this month, and I normally do a big celebration thing, so I'm gonna have to postpone it and do it maybe in June. But June's a very busy month for me, so who knows? I will be doing a huge giveaway soon. I promise. I know I keep saying it, but I have to keep myself accountable by telling you that I'm gonna have it so that I can make sure to make time to do that video. So let me know, guys, is this something you would do? I know it's not for everybody. It is childish, it's cartoony, but it hits so many people. It brings back a lot of memories for a lot of people, a lot of 90s kids. But even kids nowadays are into it. So, you know, it could be the next Simpsons. Who knows how many seasons it's going to go. It's gone a long time. But if it's something that's for you, let me know down below if you plan on buying this on Wednesday. I'm really curious. So leave your comments. Don't forget to hit that like button. It does help my channel tremendously. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I do post videos, unboxing videos, and tips and tricks, product reviews, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, if you hit that subscribe button, you'll be notified. Well, if you hit the notification bell of when I post new videos or go live. And when I go live, you'll never know, because I do not have a set schedule for when I go live. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to my Patreon members. And if you would like to become a Patreon member, you can click the link down below. And I will see you all in my next video. So have fun diamond painting, and don't forget to always sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.